Hello, everybody. So I just want to ask you a question. The question is that why aren't there term limits for Speaker of the House and anybody else who is not president? Because president can only be in charge for 4 years, and then they get reelected. They're in charge for another 4 years running the country, and 4 plus 4 equals 8. So the total of 8 years that they're in office, and the vice president too. The same thing should be for everybody else in government, because we the guys who elect them in office are in charge. It's like applying for a job. You get a job by you fill out the paperwork, and the next week or two, whenever they call you in for an interview, dude, my job, I got hired on the spot in the middle of the interview. Some jobs do that now. And the thing is, guys, is that most jobs would hire you on the spot in the middle of the interview, like mine. But the thing is, guys, is that yes, I do have a life outside of the internet, outside of YouTube, and even outside of TikTok. So if you don't believe me, that's up to you. If you've seen my TikTok videos, you know what I'm talking about. But the thing is, guys, anyway, that's not what this is about. But anyway, back to what I was saying. An election is like applying for a job. You want we as the country are looking at these guys and thinking, oh, should we hire them to run the country or should we not? And then if you like them, you get hired for the job, and then you go to work the next day or the next year or whenever you're scheduled, whether you are on the schedule to work or not. And then one of these guys get elected. See, all these guys run for office, but only one could be in charge of running the country as the president, and then they choose the vice president of the United States. And then bam, the next year comes, they're either elected or reelected, and if you're reelected, you serve another 4 years in office. But if you're elected for the first time, the next year, January 21st, 2025, they would have the inauguration at the White House outside of the Oval Office, and then they give their speech. They have their hand on the Bible. They give their speech, and then they're in the office. That's how it is. That's how the elections work. That's how it's always been in the United States. And yes, when they have their hand on the Bible, they better tell the truth. Otherwise, if not, they're lying. And lying is of the devil. Don't ever talk about it. Don't do it. But anyway, so it's also lying is a sin. So anyway, guys, just to remind you that. So yeah, and there's debates going on now in the 2024 election this year saying it's going to be a long year, guys. Buckle up, get ready because it's going to be a long year for the election. And who would you vote for? Comment below.